Yeah, I mean, when I had to fight Tito the first time, I was very young and impressionable at the time, and it's one of those growing pains in the sport. Fighting somebody like Tito Ortiz, legend of the sport at the time, and still is. It was very hard for me to kind of realize what was happening, and then the fight's over. I'm like, man, I could have really fought this guy and did a lot better. But those days are over. I'm one of the bigger guys in the organization now, and I know what I can do, and I'm very confident in my abilities.
Well, you have a lot to lose in this. Tito has won one fight in 5 years, and you were recently a champion, and you're taking a fight where he doesn't have a lot to lose, and you seem like you do. And so, does that add any pressure, or does that affect you in any way?
No, I think we both have the same amount to lose. I mean, the truth of the matter, what it comes down to, no matter what happens after this fight, the bare essentials is this right here. Neither of us want to lose to the other person, and when it comes down to that, nobody wants to lose a fight. And whatever happens after that happens after that. But for the most part, he doesn't want to get whooped by me, and I don't want to get whooped by him. So when it comes down to anything to lose, we both got the same thing to lose. We both don't want to lose. No, not really. I was just like, I was happy that he just took the fight, to be honest. Because when you have fights canceled like that, you never know what's going to happen. And I've been out of the cage so long, I would have fought anybody. So it really didn't matter. But the fact that he stepped up, it was kind of cool. I had to kind of rekindle those old feelings of what happened in that draw. But for the most part, I moved on from that. It feels like a long time ago. 4 years, a lot changes in 4 years, and I've changed the type of person that I am. I changed the kind of fighter that I am, and there's been so many changes in my life since then. So on Saturday, Tito's gonna feel somebody he's never felt before. I'm the same fighter, and if he's assuming that I am, then he's gonna be in trouble. I did 2 camps, back to back. I started training after I hurt my knee the first time, and then I just kept training, and I think that has to do a lot of it. But the strength and conditioning program that Mike Menards put me on had me feeling pretty strong, and it helped me gain the size and strength that I need. Because I think that's one of the levels that I was really lacking, like in just that ability to physically take over a fight. But now I feel like I'm at that position right now, and my weight's been well, and just the whole team, the Black Zings out there in South Florida, our manager Glenn Robinson put a good situation for us all down there, and it's just good energy. And when you have good energy down there, you vibe on a different level. So, I would go and train and go to the beach, and go to the beach, and I think the salt water did me some good.
Well, you were supposed to call my brother to teach you to golf too, but
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Well, that's okay. And also want to follow up on that. Yesterday, I spoke with Mike about how some people are kind of saying that he's the next Greg Jackson, and talking about how he's able to put people in a nice mindset. I'm curious what your comment is on that. How you would compare the 2 coaches?
Yeah, they're very similar. Mike Menards has been behind the scenes for a while. He's been there with me all the way from Jason Lambert to he only missed like 2 fights, the Forrest Griffin fight and the Cheetah fight. But Mike has always been one of my personal coaches. A guy who's always there for me to help me out. We started off as teammates, and we had like this bond and this connection. And then after he got done from competing, I wanted nobody else to help coach me but him. And he's always been there because we share the same mindset. And as far as when it comes to training, he knows how to motivate you and he knows how to talk to you. And that's what it's about, becoming a good coach. You have to be able to speak and talk to your athletes on a level in which, they can understand you no matter what kind of mood they're in.
Rashad, Mike was saying yesterday that he thought in the past you had been operating at maybe 65% of your maximum. Would you agree with that? And why do you think in the past, you were in great camps with, great training partners that you weren't, getting more out of yourself than 65%?
I think it has to do with just sometimes you do what you have to do in practice, and you don't take it any further than that. And in order to get to the next level, you have to take it to the next level. You have to do what other people are not doing. You have to make it a lifestyle, and that's something I've done in the last 4 to 5, 6 months. I've made it a lifestyle. I've moved down to South Florida, and I still stay in Chicago, but for the most part, I'm living like a fighter. I'm waking up every single day, whether I have a fight or not, and I'm training. And that's something that I didn't do before. It was something that I've never done before in my whole career. So living the life of a fighter is something new to me, but at the same time, it's helped me become a lot better than I was in any other camp, and coming into this fight feeling more confident than I've ever been in